Through, obviously the preparation for this is like any other, but senior day, kind of take me through what that's like.
Uh, I mean, it is no different than any other game. It's just you hear guys walking around, and for guys that have been here as long as I am, they just keep hollering. It's our last game here, and we've been here for a half a century. Uh, nah, it's just, I mean, it's just amazing. It's just amazing to think of the process. To think of, where I've come from, and I remember hitting the field on my first game. So, I know this would be a special one hitting Mountaineer Field for my last one.
You emotional? Are there tears? Your family coming? Are there tears from them? What's this going to be like?
There aren't any yet. My family is coming definitely. I don't think I'll be the one shedding tears. I think it'll be more of my mom. But yeah, somebody will. That's a guarantee. Somebody will.
Better text us.
Yeah, them too. Them too. No, but like I said, it's just another great opportunity to play on Mountaineer Field and a great opponent and my last one. So let's make it the best it can be.
What's Texas do that presents issues? They different offensively than others? The same as what you've seen a lot?
I think with any Texas team, they have big guys up front. They run a lot of packages where they use some of those big guys as tight ends and things like that to try to get more linemen in the game and run the ball and pound you. I mean, that's just Texas football, so that's something we'll be ready for. I think they've done a lot more cute quarterback runs and things like that this year. A little more spread offense and things like that than they normally do. So, I think they've done a great job this year of balancing some of those big packages and those spread packages. So that'll be something we'll be ready for.
You faced a lot of offenses that wanted to maybe pass a little more out of the spread formation, and then suddenly of late it's been Kansas State, Iowa State, and then Texas. Does it feel like that plays to you guys' strength a little bit more?
It does for me. It does for me. Playing in the Big 12, a lot of times, sometimes you play teams that like to throw the ball and get out on the perimeter, and you got to run sideline to sideline to make some plays, and then you play teams like this where they want to run it right at you. So, for a guy like me, I actually get to play in the trenches a little more in these kind of games, so I enjoy it. But it plays into what we've been saying all year long in the last few weeks, that physicality aspect. And, if we want to finish up the season the way we want to, it has to be physical, and that's how the last few games have been, and we've been able to step up to that challenge.
Gibby was saying that the reason David Long is able to sort of attack is because you have his back. Is that almost conscious? Or is that just part of the scheme that, go ahead, David, you go get him. I'll clean up anything that gets by you?
It's part of the scheme as just a part of the relationship we have. Coach Gibby always says that, he wants the guys to make each other right. And, sometimes you get out there and you are nervous and just try to do your job. But, the relationship me and David have, I just allow him to run. And I know, whichever way he goes, or he knows whichever way he goes, I'll take the other route. And we just play off each other and make each other right. Before every play, anything he sees, he lets me know. Anything I see, I let him know. That way I know what he's thinking, which way he plans on going, and then I react off that. And vice versa. If I see something and shoot the gap and, he'll play over top for me. I think just both of us being out there and having that time together and getting that chemistry down as the year went on has been helping both of us be able to make those reads and make those plays quicker.
So you have to change your run fits on the fly sometimes just because you see him taking a different gap?
Oh, yeah. But, for me, I flow to the ball and just try to find the easiest path anyway. So when I see him take those kind of those reads or jump a certain gap, it actually makes it easier for me because it happens so quick. And, you don't have to slow down and think, is he taking this side or is he taking that side? He makes a decision and goes with it, and then you just react off that. And vice versa. If I make a decision and go with it, he'll just play off it.
What does captaincy mean to you? Because in years past, they haven't had captains for the entire year. They're going week to week, and then you're named at the end of the year. What has it meant to you to have that honor for the entire year?
I just take it as a great sign of respect. It shows me that the work I've put in since I've been here and the relationship I built with these coaches and my teammates hasn't gone to waste. It shows me that they trust me. They respect the guy I am, and they understand that I'm not afraid to go out there and be the first one to lead this team out to the field. And I'm not afraid to be the one to stand up when things are going wrong and things like that. So, I just take it as a great sign of respect and trust that the coaches in this program have in me.
What were you trying to communicate to the ref after that offsides call? It seemed like something was
What's happening?
I felt like the center moved the ball. Usually pretty good with trying to jump the snap and things like that on certain plays. I felt like he moved the ball a little bit, got a little overzealous. We watched the film, and Coach Gabe rewinded about 4 or 5 times. He didn't move the ball.
I kept rewinding it too. I was like, what is happening?
He didn't
I was looking
move
for
the
a
ball.
twitch or something.
I felt like he moved the ball. He didn't. It was a mistake on my behalf.
When did you sense the defense turning, getting better?
I would say right after the Kansas game. I remember that Sunday we had sat in here and Coach Gibby kept the whole defense in here and we went over the film and just pretty much went through all the plays and everybody looked at each other after and understood that that's not the type of defense we want to play. That's not the type of defense we want to be. And at that point, I think guys took a real a different approach every day we came in and focused in a lot more on different things. And that's where that physicality aspect started right then and there. And, with some of the young guys, letting them know, hey, we're 4 games in, you're no longer a freshman. Now it's time to ball. And, a lot of those guys have taken that and stepped up and gotten more adjusted to what we try to do and how we try to play defense.
I mean, it took a while to get everybody in the right place, and I mean, you got David back and Kenny over at safety, and
There were a lot of different factors. None of that is. All of those are excuses. There's no excuse for the way we played early on in the season, and we got those factors corrected, and things have been trending upward so far.
It's been kind of a long journey for you here at WVU. What are some of the things that you've learned, and how have you grown as a player and as a person since you've been here?
One thing I've learned is that you're never as good as you think you are. Coming into college, everybody tells you how good you are coming out of high school. From my area, not a lot of people actually went to Division I. So being one of the guys that did, everybody's how great you are, Mo. And you get here and everybody was that man, where they played at. So, you realize there's a lot of work to be done if you really want to be the type of player you want to be. Ended up getting redshirted, and that's where the process started for me. I think it's just helped me mentally and physically as far as being a player, as far as being a person, the type of decisions I make, the type of people I hang with, everything. I think all aspects of life.
What was your first snap as a redshirt freshman? Do you remember what happened?
Yeah, I remember. It was during the Alabama game. We played Alabama in Atlanta. Quitt had got cracked back, so he had to come out for a play, and we called a cover 2 or something like that. They ran the ball with Yeldon. I jumped the gap, and I was too slow to get there, and that's when I realized, you got some work to do, freshman.
What do you do? 6, 7, 10-yard run or something?
I could have got a TFL. The play only went for about 2 or 3 yards. I think Carl ended up making one of his 17 or 18 tackles that day, or however many he had. But it just showed me that when you watch those kind of games, you think like, that's a play I can make, and then you get out there and you didn't make that play you thought you could make. So it just showed me like, you got a lot of work to do. You got to put more work in.
That's good recall. 5 years later, 4 years later.
I tend not to forget the plays I get beat on.
That's that Wonderlic brain. When did you take that Wonderlic, by the way, just to try it?
It was during the pro day last year.
Okay.
When the senior guys came back and do pro day and things last year. Before the drill started upstairs, they had us do the test down here.
No sweat, huh?
Nah, it wasn't that bad.
Let him just carry that score to the combine this year. It's like I stand on my previous grade, right? Like the ACT. When you take it once, you're good.
I don't know. I might can do better, so I'll take it again if I need to.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
I mean, when you came here, first game, it was right off a 4-8 season. You were playing Alabama. Talk about how much this program has grown and how much you think you've left a mark on this program over the past 4 years.
I think there's been more of a winning environment with this program. I think everybody is more bought in. When I got here, a lot of people acted as individuals. A lot of people were more concerned on individual performances and, what they put on paper as opposed to the team winning. And, I think now you sit around, a lot more guys are bought in, a lot more guys enjoy representing that Flying Dove V. And, a lot of guys want to win. You can talk to David, who's leading the country in receptions. He'll tell you he'll take 3 catches and win over however many touchdowns a game if he needed to. You know, that's the kind of mindset you have to have if you want to win. I think that's what we've been developing, and even the younger guys are getting that now, and that's what will carry over for years and years.